Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this CRM 2015 What's New webinar. I just wanted to see or confirm that if you're not able to see the screen, please do put it into that chat so we can resolve it. But hopefully everyone is able to see the screen and the presentation. So let's move on. So here's the agenda for today's webinar. I'll just be talking briefly about CRM 2015. We'll focus on some of the new features in the sales module service, and CRM 2015 as a platform, all the new changes that are there. I'll switch between slides and the actual CRM online demo, so you can see those things. And there are also, along with CRM 2015, the last update that happened, which was the CRM 2015 update RAM. There were also other Dynamics family products like Dynamics Marketing, Social Insights. Those are things that we can, I'll mention them if you want. I'll also show some screenshots related to those, but there won't be a demo for Dynamics Marketing or Social Insights. Okay, so moving along. So regarding CRM 2015, just as CRM 2013 was released in October 2013, and in just about a year and a few months, CRM 2015 was released. Now, CRM 2013 introduced a lot of changes from the previous version. If you are familiar with CRM 2011, and if you have seen CRM 2013, you'll see the drastic changes in terms of the user interface and the user experience. There are people on the fence. Some people love it. There are people who kind of want to go back to the old UI, but definitely the new UI remained, and people are accepting it. So again, 2013 set the stage for the user interface changes, and CRM 2015 built on top of those with a lot of those platform level changes, which were requested by a lot of users and submitted as product suggestions on Microsoft side, as well as it focused on integrating with other Dynamics products like Dynamics Marketing, Social Insights, and it built on to all the product enhancements, especially in the sales and the service module that we will go over briefly. Again, that's just brief history. CRM 2015 again built on top of the changes that were the big changes that came into CRM 2013. So again, there are a lot of if we go to look in terms of the new features that came into 2015, there were a lot of those. I'll try to cover some important ones, and I'll point you to different resources where you can find a complete list, or even have get a chance to experience all the different changes that came into CRM 2015. So the modules that we will focus on today in this webinar is the sales module, like how the changes to especially the sales module as a whole helps the salesperson in terms of doing their job in terms of opportunities, creating opportunities, creating orders, quotes. It created, especially in the product sections, it created the product families, bundles. You can now see when a salesperson is entering an opportunity, they'll be able to see suggestions based on when a product is initially set up, where you have cross-sell and upsell opportunities. The price lists are also tailored, wherein once a salesperson logs in, based on their territory, a particular price list is automatically selected for them. So it's not like they have to try to search for which price list should I be placing the orders from. Then again, the service module, a drastic big changes were made in CRM 2013 for the service module, introducing service level SLAs, entitlements, There were changes wherein you could do child cases, merge cases. So CRM 2015 built on top of that, where it enhanced the SLAs. It allows you to track and analyze key metrics. Again, I'll be showing into those. And previously, in the CRM mobile or the tablet app, you were not able to create cases. You were still able to view them, but you were not able to create those. But with the 2015, even the case entities were enabled on the tablet app for CRM 2015. And then moving on to the platform changes that happened in 2015 were the field level security on out-of-the-box fields. Again, if you are familiar with the previous versions, you have run into that pain of existing fields or out-of-the-box fields. You could not do field level security. So that was introduced with the CRM 2015. There were a lot of Outlook and Outlook synchronization issues, or there were always performance issues that were reported with previous versions. Again, Microsoft, did hear into all those issues and updated the user experience when creating that CRM company connection within your Outlook, and also enabled you to sync certain specific fields between contacts that you have in your Outlook, which are maybe personal, and you have probably additional data, and you can sync certain fields between Outlook and CRM Online or CRM. There's also calculated fields, roll-up fields. Again, I'll show those, and there are quite a few more. But today, most of the things that I will be able to show you in such a short time would be these things that I've mentioned. Again, so let's focus on let's narrow down to the sales module. What primarily they introduced was you could organize your products and product bundles into product families. Now, the product families that was introduced in CRM 2015, it's not mostly a sales feature. It's about organizing your products within the organization. So when, let's say, a new salesperson joins in, then they can actually see how the product structure is within the organization. They can look at a particular product family and see how it is branched into different bundles and how they are related using the product family feature. Now, you could also have each product could have different properties. That way, the main purpose of introducing properties was to reduce the number of SKUs that you create in the system, so that if the color is different, or if it has certain attributes, then you can just pick those using just one SKU within CRM. Then also you can create products in bundles. So if you're selling, again, in this case, what I'll be showing you is Office or say Microsoft products. So you could see that how you could bundle like Exchange or Link or SharePoint or CRM into one bundle when Microsoft is trying to sell those as an Office 365 product. The same could apply to any other industry, whether if you're selling widgets, or if you're selling into the distribution line. Also, another feature was being able to assign a particular product to different relationships. So you could say one product is related to the other in terms of a cross-sell and upsell opportunity. So again, all that, most of the setup that happens is happening within the product entity. And I'll just quickly show you that right now. Again, I hope everyone is able to see the new screen that I just propped up. It is Dynamics CRM Online. Again, if you're not able to see this new screen, please put that into the chat and we'll look at it. So again, over here, you can now see, again, if you're previously familiar with CRM, then you will see that there's always only a product. Now you can see that a product families, product bundles. If I just open up, let's say, one product family, Office 365. Again, a product family is not something that you can sell, but it will still have its properties. And I'll show you something as a hierarchy view. Again, a hierarchy view was also introduced across, not just across products, but even across accounts. So if you have sub accounts, in your sales, if you have customers who have sub customers, or the related, like if you have a national account and there are branches, and you're tracking opportunities and orders and sales across those different accounts, then you can view them as a hierarchy in a graphical manner, as you see the products here as well. So again, you have the Office 365 family. You can see the service, Exchange Online, Link Online, and some relevant information here into the card. Same you could do for your account. If you have a national account, then you'll be able to see sales, and then you'll be able to also see the sales broken down by the children of that national account. Going back to the products, what I mentioned was was a product bundle. So again, if I also open up a product bundle, you'll see now you can include individual products within the bundle. So rather than just selling Exchange Online by itself, you're selling the Office 365 CRM Online as a bundle, and you'll be selling all those products. The other thing we mentioned about was the product property. Again, I can go from here, or again, you can see the Exchange Online, or again, depending on the product that you have, you can define the different properties for a particular product. Let's just go back to an individual product, and I'll take up. Again, you have different properties that you can define. The maximum, and again, that is at an organization level that you can specify the different number of properties that you can have for a product. Right now, in my system settings, we have set it to 50 properties. So, for any particular product, you can define 50 different properties for any product that you create. And again, you see, some are read-only, so it's not that the salesperson will have a choice when creating an opportunity or an order in CRM to select them. But you can mark them as read-only, not whether they're required or some are hidden. Again, based on those requirements that you have, you could set these up with, again, default value. So the salesperson doesn't have to guess; they'll have some default value to go off. And the new feature that I mentioned was the product relationship, where you can define how selling one product, you can encourage the salesperson to increase sales by providing the different upsell or cross-sell products. So right when the salesperson is doing an opportunity, and it's a good segue. I'll open up an opportunity here. Bring that up. Okay. So let's say if there is an opportunity for a particular customer for 200 seats of SharePoint, and they are entering that as a product within the opportunity form. When they're entering that, they will see this suggestions option. So they can just click over here, and they can see, okay, they can pick all the cross-sell or any upsell opportunities that they have, or products that they have. So all they have to do is, they can, if it's a script that they're following, then that is something that they can do, talk to the customer and suggest the cross-sell product. And all they have to do is just pick those products from here and add it to the opportunity. So again, CRM will add it right away into that opportunity product section. So again, these were the new features, very specific to the sales module. One thing I did mention was about the hierarchies that you can create. You can also create them within an account, not necessarily just products, but you also have accounts, customers that you can create hierarchies. on to the service module. Again, look, a bulk of the service module enhancements happened in CRM 2013, where they introduced child and parent cases, where you're able to merge cases. They introduced the entitlements and the SLAs. But especially, all those features are coming from Microsoft's acquirement of Parature, which is an uh, online customer service tool back in early 2014. So you'll see more and more of those features coming along. Or some again, Parature is still a product by itself, but you'll see a lot of integration between Parature and Dynamics CRM coming more and more over time. But in 2015, they added on top of the enhancements they had made. So you can now add different levels of SLAs. You can track and analyze those key metrics. You can also pause SLAs because there are times support cases that happen where you're waiting on the customer, wherein that should not affect the SLA, the entitlement that the customer was getting. And so again, I'll just briefly show those in Dynamics CRM. Again, this you either having cases. These are in this case the sample data. Those cases are for the products or for services. Depending on your business requirements, it would be all a mixed bag. So again, you have cases that you've created. You're able to view your activities. Again, most of these features or the look that you see here is coming from CRM 2013. You're able to define a particular process that a salesperson or even a customer service rep needs to follow when they're working on cases or opportunities. That's what you see, this process bar, business process bar over here, where you're going from one stage to the other. And especially regarding SLAs, it will track the applicable SLAs over here. The enhanced SLA details, which was introduced in CRM 2015, where you're tracking the first response and the result in a certain amount of time. Again, the setup over here is not accurate, so that's why you're seeing the timer run the same. But once you do your SLA setup and the entitlement setup as per your business requirements, then you can easily track those. Here is here. Again, you do have a lot of the other features where you're merging cases, or you're able to find similar cases, or you actually manually linking similar cases to it. Or you have a parent case, support case where it resulted into multiple different cases handled by different support representatives. That also you can link and see through. So going back to the PowerPoint. So those were the service module enhancements in CRM 2015. And moving on to the platform enhancement. And again, see a platform. And I mentioned platform. It's not like a separate module, but CRM by itself is now a platform. If you're familiar with the concept of using CRM as an XRM, where you're able to extend CRM beyond its traditional use of customer relationship management. It's a relationship management tool, extendable relationship management application. So in that respect, CRM as a platform introduced these new features where search improvements along with the advanced find, available on the navigation bar. Again, in 2013, with the drastic changes or the new changes in the user interface, there was some confusion with the advanced find feature. But that along, they bring that up back in 2015, where you can now have the advanced find right everywhere or anywhere you are in CRM. You can quickly find the advanced find feature where which allows you to search across any and all entities that you have in your system. Whether it is opportunities, accounts, addresses, if you're working on codes, you can search from anywhere that you're working in CRM. You can bring up Advanced Find and be able to search um, those entity records. Also, you have something called over here as a universal search. So what you can do is you can search across entities. It's not just you're searching uh, you're searching for accounts or you're searching for contacts, but you can actually search across different entities, whether it's accounts, contacts, leads, and you can pick. If you create custom entities, you can also include them in this search. So see, I searched for Litware, it found the accounts, it found the contacts, and the lead that that was related to Litware. So this was the new, universal search as well as the advanced find search that was introduced. Additionally, the improvements in the Outlook client for CRM that they introduced was you can now sync additional contacts and tax fields, and the configuration wizard for configuring CRM connection to Outlook also was simplified. Again, I don't have a complete show and tell for the Outlook piece, but I can show you, when you're now adding an organization within the Outlook to connect to your CRM, it's a much more, it's a different process. They're simplified. Again, it's mostly in the back end that you see that you won't see it, but it's happening. The changes are happening in the back end. You don't have to type in the credentials. If it is your own organization, if you're using your Windows credentials, it'll automatically use those. If you're using CRM Online or an on-prem, you just have to type in the URL. And in terms of the selecting additional fields, let me just bring that up again in CRM. Then you can actually select what fields that you will be able to, or you want to synchronize between Outlook and CRM. So some of the enhancements were you can actually synchronize the appointment attachment in Outlook. So usually when you're creating an appointment, you're probably sharing some sort of a document or a PowerPoint. That same can be synced back to CRM. You can also synchronize, different addresses. Usually it was just the first address that you synchronize, but again, you can control that. And you can also synchronize the tasks that are assigned in Outlook, because the tasks that you assign in CRM are automatically synced to Outlook, but you can also create your tasks in Outlook, which you can sync back to CRM. So field level security. This was a feature that a lot of users requested on to Microsoft through their Connect site. So this was something that was introduced in 2015 and calculated and roll-up fields. So I'll show you those as well right now. So let me first show you the business rules enhancement. So again, what business rules is, for those who are not familiar, when you're looking at a case, or even if you're working on an opportunity, or if you're working on a lead, you see this business process that helps you through the process of working on a case or working on an opportunity. So these are called business processes. And with the new enhancements that happened in 2015, you could now branch out into different stages, because let's say if you're working on a lead, the initial stage is to qualify, and you collect all this information, and then based on a particular information that you've collected, let's say if their decision time frame was immediate, then you can pick that and say, okay, if it's immediate, then you don't need to go through the develop stage of that lead. You can just directly move on to proposing them a solution. So you can do the branching and creating new stages based on different values that are different information that you capture during the lead process. Same applies for opportunity or cases. You can do this branching out within the business processes that you do. Um, then we have okay. So another feature was the field level security that was introduced. Previously, you have fields like credit limits. You probably do not want to, show this to all the users. So previously, you were not able to do the field level security on the CRM out of the box feed, but now that has been enabled. So you could easily do that. Again, a small feature, but it goes a long way when when you see that if you don't have it, you have to do a lot of other things just to make use of it. Then the roll up fields and calculated. The roll up fields that you see are able. What you can do is if you have let's say if you're looking at an account and you want to see how many times this account has been contacted, whether it is through an email or a phone call or the number of activities, you can easily create a roll up field where you can link them. You can have the system automatically count for you that okay, this account or this contact has been contacted so many times through email or phone calls, and keep track of it, whether whether you are in touch with your customer, whether is there any lack of customer contact between your team and your customers. You can keep track of that kind of metric using roll up fields. And again, there was another one, which is calculated fields. Again, this is something that if you have, if you're doing some sort of calculation between let's say, the total opportunity amount that you're keeping track of using a roll-up field, and versus the total count of your salespeople that you have working on this account. You can create calculations using the calculated feature that they introduced in 2015. You can do again if then else conditions and create those calculated fields. So again, the last feature as a platform feature that was introduced was the CRM for tablet enhancements, where you can now do offline availability and role-tailored dashboards. It's not again something that I can show you right now, but that is something that that is available with offline. When you have accessing the CRM app on the tablet, you have offline access to it. You'll have dashboards that are role specific. Again, building on to the other lot of other features that were introduced that you have available through the tablet app for CRM. And the last, hopefully I'm in good time, are the other Dynamics family products, which let you not just go beyond the traditional CRM, but Dynamics marketing, which is picking up a lot of steam with the feature that is offering enterprise level Dynamics, enterprise level marketing management within using the Microsoft Dynamics product, where you can do email editing, campaign management. You also have social listening. Again, this is a product where it lets you look at the sentiment or look at the tweet, analyze the Facebook post about your company or about a certain product or about a certain topic that you are monitoring as a business, and be able to respond to it in real time. Again, these are not something that I have as a demo, but I can point you to the Microsoft release guide, which provided the finer details on what exactly the new enhancements were, like the email editing. You could now do campaign management. All these were introduced in Dynamics Marketing, which is again separate from Dynamics CRM. You also have social listening right within Dynamics Marketing. You have that sales collaboration. So you have whatever effort goes into developing or nurturing leads, and how you could have that interact with Dynamics CRM. So you have that sales collaboration connection to Dynamics CRM. Again, B2B marketing. All these, again, the look that you see here in the screenshots is similar to CRM because, again, it's the same family of products, but, again, it's a different Dynamics marketing product. And again, this Dynamics CRM 2015 release preview guide, you can easily do a quick search and be able to find this PDF, which gives you the details of the new features introduced in CRM 2015. Hopefully, I've been able to cover a lot of the new features. Besides what I did cover, please remember that there are a lot of new features. You can find them, through those PDFs, the release guides that Microsoft released, or even through the YouTube videos that Microsoft has released, detailing a particular feature that was released. So, I'll keep the floor open for any questions.
Okay, so I have a couple questions here. Thank you, Dave. So the first one that came through was, does the service module have any outward customer-facing functionality? Meaning, can a customer log into a portal to view their case status, dashboard, open a case, etc.?
So see, CRM is an application or enterprise application which is meant to be used within the organization. Now, yes, the need does come where you want to expose some of that data outside to the outside world, where whether it is interacting with your existing customers or even just opening up to the rest of the world. So that's where portals for CRM come in play. Now, there are a lot of different options for that, wherein there are specific vendors which provide portals for dynamic CRM and can expose, let's say, only the case data that you have, or even if you create custom entities, it can expose those custom entity information onto that portal. So, the short answer is yes, it's possible using some development or using some ISV products that go along with CRM.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Another question we got, what are some of the different ways to search in CRM?
Okay, what I did show today and was part of the CRM 2015 was this universal search, wherein you can just, if you don't know what you're searching against, like whether if you're searching for accounts, contacts, or leads, if you don't know that, then, you're using this universal search, or you're using the advanced find feature, where that, okay, I'm looking for cases, or I'm looking for products, then that is something that you can quickly use advanced find. And, this requires a few clicks. So, the easiest methods are this quick find that you see here, universal search. Or when you are within a particular entity, when you're looking at a view, there's also quick search available right there within that particular entity view. So, if you're accessing a product or if you're accessing accounts, there's always a quick find available for you where you can just type in and search for that particular entity, versus in advanced find where you can do a very targeted search, and you have the universal search, which searches across entities.
Okay, great. Last question, what mobile devices are supported for CRM 2015?
So in terms of mobile devices, Microsoft is working on all the platforms, not just Windows Mobile, but also on Android and iOS. So if you look into the App Store for Apple or Android, you will find the CRM 2015 app, so you should be able to use that. But please do remember that a mobile app comes in two different versions. One is which is your phone version, and one which is a tablet version. A tablet version is much more enhanced where because of the screen space that you get, you're able to do a lot more and get more information versus on the phone, you don't get all that much information. But you see, again, you can configure it and see that information, but the richness of the view is available in the tablet version versus in the phone version. But short answer, yes, it's available on all three platforms. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I think that wraps it up for any questions, unless anybody had any further. So I just wanted to go over some webinars that we have coming up and where to sign up and whatnot. So our next one is March 26th and April 14th. Okay, so the one on March 26th is going to be on business intelligence with BI 360. Registration is open, and we will be sending out a sign-up email later today. And we also have a link where you can sign up for the webinars on the front page of our website. This one's going to be featuring the FRX replacement, full corporate performance management, and dashboard. And then the one in April, again, is on perpetual licensing webinar. It's going to be featuring review of licensing, how to get the most out of GP, and much more. And that's going to be conducted by our CEO, Tim Lally. And again, we have the registration open for that as well. And so thank you everyone for joining us, and we hope you sign up for our upcoming registrations. And again, we will be sending out an email with follow-up to the webinar today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.